All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about the one time a woman made me regret losing her. Okay, and I'm gonna give you guys the strategies this lady used, and how it affected the way I was thinking, and how you guys can apply it in your lives. I've gone over the story a few times, but there are some elements that I think you guys can learn from my mistakes. And obviously, people, I'm the bad guy in this situation. Okay, don't get it mistaken. Don't be shocked. Don't be flabbergasted. Don't faint and hold your handkerchief in front of your forehead like you're shocked that I'm not toxic, people. Okay, this is more for you to learn from your enemies, people. This is more for you to learn from the men who are gonna play you. So drop that judgmental fucking bullshit and listen to the story. All right. Um, so long story short, I met this girl. I liked her because she knew she was a great plumber. Okay. Um, she was really good at that. Hey, hey, I've had a lot of plumbers in my life too. Yeah, that's right. If I know what you're talking about, Tyrone has had a lot of, and I mean a lot of plumbers. Anyways, I gotta go. I am so excited today. What? All right. Anyways, um, so she would come over every once or twice a week and hang out. We would get some breakfast. We would chat. Mind you, this chick, she was a fucking mute. Okay, I always thought she was mute because she barely spoke. She barely talked. She barely fucking talked. Like when I was with her, I'm like, yo, this chick needs to talk. I can't be the only one talking all the time. Anyways, um, so so she would come over, and then after we would finish, she would go and stuff like that. But I could tell she was falling in love with me, and I could tell that she wanted a relationship, right? Um, and but I was not gonna give it to her. She would never sleep over in my bed. I would never let her sleep over. Like she could sense that there was a certain distance between me and her, even though we would talk, we would chat. She could sense that there was a certain distance. Okay, and and she never initiated contact. But she did a few things in the time that we were talking that made me lose a little respect for her. And for and I've said the story many times, so you could just go back and look at the story. So what did she do to make me regret losing her? Right? Because if you're in that situation and you feel like you've lowered your value because of your needy behavior, I could show you what she did to raise her value. Right? And the first thing that she did, and ladies, this is very simple, right? She fucking left. She left. And this is the hardest part. Every woman out there wants to make a guy regret losing her without leaving. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Okay. Most likely, if you leave and you feel that this guy doesn't like you, there's a reason why you feel that way, because he doesn't fucking like you for the most part. So the first thing that she did was she left. All right. And the reason why was because she made her own decision. You know, she decided not to wait for me. She waited a whole year. It wasn't going nowhere. There was no promise of it. And she wasn't going to let love fool her into believing that maybe I will change tomorrow. So what she did, she made her own decision and she didn't wait on me and she left, which is the right decision. You shouldn't wait on a guy. He's not going to respect you. Some people will only respect you if they leave you, if you leave them and you stand up to them. That's it. Some people will never let you stand up to them. Some people, if you stand up to them, they'll just leave you. Why? Because they don't like you enough to treat you any other way. You get what I'm trying to say? And that might disturb some ladies out there because they want to see the suffering. They want to see him cry. But sometimes that's not how things work. So one thing is that she made her own decision and she didn't wait for me. And the next thing that she did is that she didn't come back. She didn't come back. That's how you do it. That's how you make a guy regret losing you. She didn't come back because I thought she was bluffing, right? And the way that I knew she wasn't bluffing is that I saw her. One second. Hey, can you leave it outside? Yeah, leave it outside. Just leave it in the porch. You heard? All right, bye bye. And the third thing is that she found another man, and I saw another man appreciate her more than I appreciated her. And studies show that when somebody, I forgot what studies, but many studies show that children can have a toy, and then you don't even need to study this, and that toy he's ignoring, and then when he notices other people playing with that toy, all of a sudden he wants to play with that toy. I've had friends that, not friends, but you know what I'm saying, acquaintances, where I thought they were fucking weirdos, but then I saw them have friends, and all of a sudden the way I see them changed. My opinion of them changed because I saw them having friends with people who actually fucking liked them. I'm like, whoa, I thought this guy was a weirdo. I didn't know he could make friends. And my thought about them changed. So it's kind of like simply a man seeing another man appreciate you raises your value. And if you actually never go back to him, he will forever regret losing you. And that's a fact. He will forever regret losing you. It is what it is. I got over it, you know. But that's the thing about this. You're not gonna have that victory. You're not gonna see him cry. But I want to see him cry. You're not gonna see him cry because people will hide how they feel. They have pride. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you make a guy regret losing you. You just never go back and you leave. All right. Sometimes people will never respect you unless you leave or will never come back. That's it. That's just, some relationships have a certain dynamics that you just cannot change. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other videos you guys want me to make, and let me know if there's some other shit you guys have done to make a guy regret losing you. Stay toxic. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to check out my new course called Nice Girl. It's available for purchase right now. Okay. This course I specifically made for women who consider themselves nice, for women who are too forgiving, for women who let other people guilt trip them easily, for women who always give people the benefit of the doubt but always end up getting played. This course will teach you about people's actual manipulations, about the strategies that people use to extort from you, to take from you without you getting anything in return. Because nice people are in abundance in the world. And nice people, unfortunately, if they allow their nature to guide their lives, they will become bitter because they'll end up seeing that their niceness never leads to anything. So the goal of being a nice person is to get people to like you, but sometimes it has actual backward effects. Like it actually creates what you're trying to avoid. So this course will teach nice girls how to get what they want through being more assertive, how to express themselves, how to not get played, how to identify manipulation, how to reverse manipulation. So if you're somebody who's always had that consistently in their lives, who are always people pleaser, who are always being passive aggressive, this course will teach you how to communicate all of those things that you want to communicate with people without getting played. Okay, I'll teach you how to be more assertive. I'll teach you how to identify disrespect, because when you're a nice person, you have a hard time understanding when people are being disrespectful because you're seeing the world through insecurity. You want to be liked, and so when somebody doesn't like you, you sort of twist it around in a weird way. So I show you how to see disrespect. I show you how to stand up for yourself. I show you how to deter aggressors. I show you how to avoid sending signs of weakness and how to send signs of strength. Right? And I even show you a meditation on how to become more assertive. Check it out. It's a course that it's not a super long course because I made it that length for a reason. I don't want to overburden you with too much information. This is just straight to the point. If you watch this course, you will get the results. This is not a 5-hour course. Okay, this is like a 2.5-hour course. So I think it's 2 hours or something like that. And the reason why that is because it's straight to the point. Okay, so if you watch that course, do what the videos say. You will over time overcome your niceness. Okay, purchase it now. In the description down below, you'll see where it says purchase Nice Girl. It's only $99, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. You'll get your money back. Okay, because if you don't get it back, I'm closing the channel. That's for sure. All right, so I'll see you guys inside, and I hope you guys enjoy that course.